Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. On yesterday, I celebrated, on yesterday, I celebrated my 78th birthday. I love my country. I love it. I have seen in my lifetime the March on the Mall with Dr. Martin Luther King. In my lifetime, John Lewis at the Edmund Pettus Bridge. In my lifetime, I've seen people make great sacrifices. Schwerner, Goodman, and Cheney. I've seen injustice overwhelmed with justice. I just didn't believe at this point in 2025 we would find ourselves here today, we the people, having to take up the cause to protect many of the gains that were made by people who sacrificed their lives to make this country what it is. I didn't expect to see this. And as I heard some of the speakers, I'll be very candid with you. I had tears to well in my eyes.
Yes, I feel you.
I did.
I did.
I heard their words, but I felt their sincerity. I felt their need to express the need for our country to have persons such as you here today. You are the we and we the people.
Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes!
And you are making a difference. So my first point that I will make is to the press.
What press?
The press.
We are the press.
The press, excuse me, the status quo press, you're doing the country a disservice. The status quo press, you're doing the country a disservice. You need to show the anger that is being expressed today. People need to know that there is anger, and they need to hear it. You have a double standard. Donald Trump can use profanity. He can say ugly things, and you carry that. But you will not let the righteous indignation of the American people come through. It's time for the press to end the double standard. It's a double standard. Every one of the persons who spoke here today spoke with intentionality that embraces a reality that too many persons don't want to confront. They were simply saying, "Not on my watch." That's all they said. They may have said it in various ways with language that some of you may not approve of, but they were saying, "Not on my watch." I have to give you an example of how the press has a double standard. I regret to use this example because I'm a part of it, but I have to use it. When I told the president he had no mandate to cut Medicaid, I was removed from the House. I was censured. But that same night, very same night, the president stood before the Congress of the United States of America, joint session of Congress, on national TV, published globally, and called members of Congress lunatics. There has been no reprimand. There has been no censure. There has been not a word from the majority in the House of Representatives for the indignation the president perpetrated upon our nation that night. It's a double standard. The president can call women lunatics. The president can say that people are doing things that he disapproves of with vile and venomous language. But when the people respond, it is muted. The press has got to allow the voice of the American people to be heard. It is as valuable as the voice of a president who has demonstrated that he is unfit to hold the job of President of the United States of America. Unfit. 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 Unfit to defend liberty and justice for all. Unfit to defend government of the people, by the people, for the people. Unfit to take on the great challenges of our time. He is unfit to hold the office of president, and he must be impeached. And removed from office by the United States Senate that failed to do his job when he was last impeached. He must be impeached again, and he must be removed from office. The United States Senate has to do his job. This is about more than Republicans. It's about Democrats and Republicans who are watching the very nation that we also love devolve into autocracy, moving toward what we know to be a dictatorship. This president must be impeached and removed from office. Doesn't matter what your party affiliation is. Doesn't matter whether you're left, right, or someplace in between. Everybody ought to want to protect the country that has made it possible for us to have freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, right to vote. These are rights that we have to protect, and we have seen a president who has walked on the separation of powers, walked on the notion that you have to have due process before you can be pushed out of the country. We've seen what he will do, and we know now that he can do what he tried to do before, and that is stay on after his term of office is over. We must act now to prevent him from taking over our country. So let me pause for a moment and say this. There are veterans here. There are veterans here. When you see a veteran, just know that you see a person who signed on the dotted line and said, I'll do whatever you'd call on me to do. Sometimes that means going to distant places. Many times you don't come back the same way you left. Some don't return at all. These are people who have said, I will sacrifice for you and for me and for country. These are the people who deserve an expression of love and appreciation, not because of what they have done by virtue of orders that were given to them, but because of their willingness to make the ultimate sacrifice. They don't make the decisions, but they carry out the orders. They're the people who make America the country it is. They're on the front line of democracy. Give them some love for what they have done to protect liberty and justice for all. The veterans deserve it. They deserve it. Let them know that we stand with the veterans. We do. And when these veterans come up before us and speak, nobody said they had to have perfect language. English diction doesn't have to be superb. Dr. King said your subject and verb doesn't have to agree for you to serve. They serve. And quite frankly, they've earned the right to be angry. They've earned the right.
No more war.
No more war. You listen, you just pushed me into another topic. No more war, and end the war in Gaza. End it now. End it. Stop killing babies. What is wrong with us? We are looking on national TV at ethnic cleansing. We see collective punishment. We see this appearing live on national TV, and we won't call genocide genocide when we see it. This is genocide. You don't need scholars who are telling us that it is. There are scholars who study this. You don't need them to tell you what you're seeing. Your eyes are not betraying you. People are being slaughtered. At some point, we have to stop sending money to a country that is killing babies wholesale. I don't know who said that, but you put this speech before me today. I wasn't going to. I had a lot of other things to say, but I've got to tell the truth. I've got to speak the truth. If you know the truth, they tell me it'll set you free. So let's set some souls free right now. As long as the United States of America keeps sending munitions, keeps sending money so that munitions can be purchased, this war will continue. It's time for our country to say to Mr. Netanyahu, sir, we will no longer fund your killing babies and innocent people. I know that these things, they're not carried by the status quo media. The status quo media won't carry these things until it's almost too late or too late, usually. And when they do, they will act as though all that we see only started when they started to say that it exists. That they won't give Jessica the credit that she deserves for what she has been doing. They're not going to give Dave the credit that he merits for what he's doing. And they're not going to give you credit. It only starts when they say it starts. When they say it's time to impeach, that's when impeachment will start for the status quo. But I want you to know this. Hold on. I am building a record in the Congress of the United States of America for posterity. I am adding to that record the names of the organizations that are part of this movement for freedom, justice, and liberty for all. I'm adding the names of the people. The record will be there so that those who look through the vista of time and look upon this time will know that the movement started with we the people here, now, and before. When others decided they were going to protest, we the people started the movement.